All right, we're back. I missed that 20-minute cutoff by about 50 seconds, so you're going to have a really short video. You've already figured that out when you're watching the video. All right, so I hope you paused the video, because if you pause the video, then this stuff's going to be worthwhile. If you're just sitting there, click, 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 click through the video and throwing some stuff on the paper, it's not going to help you. And when you come up to this part of the school, in these math classes in high school, you're going to struggle. So we're trying to make this as interactive as we can. I cannot be in two places at one time. I cannot be down in the 8th grade and be in the high school at the same time. So make sure that you're pausing these videos, you're trying the problems. I think it'll help. So let's take a look. X, Y. Let's plug some numbers in. Again, I'm going to pick 0, I'm going to pick 1, I'm going to pick 2. Why? Because it's easy. Okay, if I can make it easier on myself, I'm going to. Let's plug a 0 in here. Negative 2 times 0 plus 4. Negative 2 times 0 is 0, and 0 plus 4 is 4. Now plug in a 1. Negative 2 times 1 plus 4. Negative times a positive. Negative times a positive is a negative. When you're multiplying opposite signs, your answer is negative. So negative 2 times 1 is a negative 2 plus 4. Negative 2 plus 4 is 2. Plug in a 2. And my last one, I take negative 2 times 2 plus 4. So I have negative 2 times 2. Negative 2 times 2 is a negative 4, and negative 4 plus 4 is 0. So I have my points. I go to my graph. 0, 4. So that means I go left or right 0, just go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I go over 1, up 2. And then I go over 2, up 0. And I draw my line. That line hits some points right there, baby. That's a pretty good line. That's a pretty good line. Okay? So, hopefully you guys had something like that. Let's pick another one. Y equals, I don't know, let's do 3x plus 1. X, Y. Please pause your video. Okay, pause your video and try to graph that one. Okay, so I am hoping that you paused that video, okay, and now we are going to go and plug some points in. I'm going to pick 0 again. I'm going to pick 0, I'm going to pick 1, I'm going to pick 2. Okay, 0, 1, and 2. When I plug in a 0, 3 times 0 plus 1. 3 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 1 is 1. So when x is 0, y is 1. Let's plug a 1 in. 3 times 1 plus 1. 3 times 1 is 3, and 3 plus 1 is 4. And now let's plug in a 2. 3 times 2 plus 1. 3 times 2 is 6, and 6 plus 1 is 7. So I go to my graph. Zero, 1. I put a dot. 1, 4. I put a dot. 2, 7. And I grab it. Did you guys get that? I'm hoping so. I'm hoping so. Okay, so there's one other thing I want to look at in this particular video. And then it'll be time for you guys to practice some problems and start your assignment. So, the equations that we did were all what's called oblique or diagonal lines. Oblique or diagonal lines follow this pattern, where it's y equals mx plus b. Okay, y equals a number times x and then plus or minus a number. All right? Now, these are not going to follow that pattern. Okay? I want to see how to graph horizontal and vertical lines. These don't follow that pattern. Okay? They don't follow that pattern. So, they're almost like special cases. Okay? They're special cases. And I'm going to explain those cases to you right now. And the way I'm going to explain those cases to you is by using two words. Okay? Xavier and Yahoo. Okay? Now the reason I use those words is because when you have an equation that says x equals a number, okay, I'm going to say x equals a, or x equals 2, or x equals -1, or x equals 7, or x equals just a number. X equals a number, just a number. X equals a number. That means we are going to have a vertical line. X equals V. X and V in the same word. X and V in the word Xavier. So when you see x equals a number, you know that it's got to be a vertical line. Okay? So I have another word here with a y and an h. So if you have y equals a number, it's going to be a horizontal line. And that would be y equals a, or y equals a number. Okay, just any number, y equals any number. Y equals 2, y equals 0, y equals -4, y equals 9. Those are all examples of horizontal lines. So let's talk a little bit about graphing those horizontal lines. We'll do the horizontal, then we'll come back and look at the vertical. So if I want to graph the horizontal line, y equals 1. So I want a line, a horizontal line, okay, that goes sideways through 1. So here's my y-axis, here's y equals 1, and here is the horizontal line that goes through that. Okay, that's my horizontal line, y equals 1. If I had y equals a -2, I go -2 on my y-axis, and I make a straight line through there. So it's y equals a -2. When I go over here, vertical line, x equals a number. So if I wanted x equals 2, I go over to 2 on my x-axis, and I make a vertical line through that. For all of those points, all the infinite amount of points on that line, every little point on that line has one thing in common. They have an x value of 2, and then the y value changes. Okay, but when you graph a line x equals 2, that's what it looks like. If I had this one, x equals a -1, okay, I go to -1 on my x-axis, and I make a vertical line through that. That is the line x equals a -1. Okay? Let's see. Let me see how I'm doing for time. I want to try to time this out so you can watch this during your class time. Yeah, it's probably good. Okay, so that will be it for today's video. You will see an assignment posted. That assignment will hopefully be posted in Canvas. If not, your teacher will give you that assignment. Okay? And part of your assignment for tonight is to watch a video that I created that will explain how things go in here and how I expect your homework to be done. I think it's a short 10-minute video, okay? Just a little bit of an explanation of the process that we're going through. Okay, thank you for your attention. Have a great day.